Hey, thanks for the resubs on the Twitch side to get us started this morning. Appreciate that. Enders coming in hot for almost 2 years. Appreciate the 22 months. Redwick, you've been here for an eternity. Thank you for dropping off that primer for the 98th month. 8 years is a real long time. Patton, thank you for the absurdly generous tier 3. Appreciate the over 2.5 years of support. Good morning, good morning. All right. We're all gear componented up. I've got my 4 main dorks at or close to 80. Let's get gearing, huh? Switch to my controller. Let's hop to the AIC, so we're there in case we need to do anything. The factory must grow. I think my factories are like relatively close. Oh, I did need to check. Speaking of, I added. Okay, we're good. Oh, I'm overusing Ferrarium here. That's interesting. I found what the actual endgame content is. I haven't, actually. I am very, very much out of T credits, so we're gonna buy the heck out of those. Hey, Ferpsy, I've been loving Arknights. Me too. Me too, gamer. Definitely a lot of things to build and upgrade. So what do I got? I'm gonna clear some dots here. And some friends. You just want to fill your friends list up so you can do stuff with elastic goods that have lots of people to send goods to. In fact, let's do that real quick for people that don't know what I'm referring to. Thank you for the over 5.5 years, by the way, Ferpsy. So this is one of the ways. Ooh, maybe I wait, actually. So, you actually don't need to do elastic goods every day. So basically, you open this up, and you buy things at a discount, and then you can look at friends list prices and sell them at a profit. So this is much worse than it would typically be. So, this is 12% cheaper, and then someone has it in their shop at 67% more, so you could make almost twice as much. But usually you could do better than that, and you can only buy so many of these per day, and it doesn't cap in a single day. Yeah, those are all really terrible this morning, actually. So let's not do that. Let's check Valley 4, see if there's better ones over here. Yes, so like here's a much deeper discount. This one is 56% off, and then our friend has 250% almost. And these ones have a separate cap and limit in Valley 4 versus the Wuling area. I like that once you get it like upgraded and stuff. You can't upgrade Wuling more past now, but the Valley 4 area you actually can jump in once only every 3 days and not miss value on it. The way it builds up. Wuling area, it looks like every 2 currently. This is why you want people on your friends list, and why you'll see random folks adding you. And so you can turn your stock bills into more stock bills that way. All right.
Still waiting for something?
We need to gear, but I have his weapon needs one more upgrade on it.
Piece of cake.
These things respawn yet? We got 2 of them. Got 2 of them there taking forever. I think I had some growing here, though. Where's my control nexus? This one. Nope. That one, growth chamber. Oh, these things still have forever on them. Okay, so we're not upgrading his weapon today. Let's have bits in here, though. Looking forward to getting more stuff going with the future. Yeah, absolutely. I assume Wuling will eventually be similar to... I assume Wuling will eventually be similar to our first area where you, that's what I'm searching for. You'll have multiple AIC bases there, and you'll be able to level up the region more. Gilberta for the next banner. So if you look in the headhunting details here, it shows us the next 3 when it's describing how it's gonna work. All right, you can't. OBS is weird. So if you go to headhunting details here, it shows us the first 3 while explaining how the returning characters end. You could technically get Yvonne and Gilberta now, but it's like 1 in 12. Because you have to lose the 50-50 and then get the 1 in 7, basically. It's 1 in 14. So there's seven options there. Hey, TJ, thank you for the 27 months. Appreciate that. Welcome back. All right, let's actually dig through and build some gear this morning. I gotta figure out which the gear gets a lot more involved when we hit the gold gear state. Hey Jeff, are you still playing and enjoying Snap? Yeah, we do Snap on stream almost every day. We've been starting on something different, but I'm playing a lot of Arknights recently, and then ending on Snap has been the recent game plan. I think Snap's one of, if not the best digital card game in 2025. It's really well done. They've hit a lot of good bits. All right, let's move me up here so people can see what the gear stats are. So let's start with gearing Alesh. He's been my favorite. So Alesh wants
story of my life.
Alesh wants strength and intellect, and he does a lot of skill-based damage. Or the things we're looking for. Did I say strength and intellect? Is that right? My brain is bad.
What a beautiful day.
Yeah, strength primary, intellect secondary, and then things that work with his abilities. Gear assembly. So this is HP plus 1,000. Probably not that. Wearer's skill damage plus 20%. After wearer inflicts 2 or more stacks of arts infliction on the enemy, the wearer gets plus arts damage for 35 seconds. This is basic attack bonus. This is cryo and electric damage bonus. He does a little bit of cryo damage with his ultimate, but he largely does physical. It's probably not that. This has the right stats on it. So like this is strength and intellect, and this one is strength and intellect, but I probably want different subset effects. When any operator in the team casts a battle skill, the wearer gains a stack of edge that does 20% on the wearer's next combo skill. That's actually pretty good for him. So he does a lot of physical damage. This is 23% extra physical damage. And he triggers his combo skills quite frequently if you're playing him well. This is strength as the primary. Will's not particularly useful for him. This is physical damage. This is all skill bonus damage. And that's strength and intellect. So that's probably pretty good. Those are not the stats we're looking for, but combo skill bonus damage. All skill bonus damage is probably solid for him. Gloves here are will and agility. So the way the sets work in this game, you have 3-piece sets to get the bigger modifier, and you have 4 pieces of gear on each character. And these bits, the kits, you put 2 of those per character. So we would put, this is both the stats that he wants, plus the sub-effect skill damage is good on him. So this would be 2 of the 3 if we wanted this. And gloves are agility and intellect. And then we have strength and will and strength and will. This is physical bonus damage. This is all skill bonus damage. So this could be a possibility. The Yinglung gear. We could play two of these on strength and intellect. And this one has a substat that's not stellar. Like, we would like intellect over will on him. But everything else looks good there. Heat nature bonus damage. Crit rate. You know, is there a... One of the things that's interesting, this game seems like it does gear quite a bit different than a lot of characters. There isn't a ton of crit rate. Like, in a lot of other gacha style games like Genshin or Raid that I've played in the past, like, crit rate's like the end-all be-all stat. A lot of your gear rolling is like trying to get your characters that deal damage, like up to like 100% crit rate, or like ratios of crit rate to crit damage to maximize how much they're doing. And it doesn't seem like that's going to be a possibility or a thing you're going to aim for in this game, the way the numbers line up. It's probably not. Thanks for the blueprints video, Jeff. I finally got Sand Leaf late last night, put some purple batteries and gear up right away. Nice, Penton. Yeah, it feels like you're like really starved on where you're at in terms of things you could unlock, and then it all shows up really quick. I think they probably give you some of the purple gear and other things like the blueprints for them a little bit early, based on where you tend to get them for how far people are in the story. Because I feel like I did the story really quickly, and I was still very short on... I still had them a long time before I had access to the actual things to craft them. And then suddenly it all unlocks. This is combustion and corrosion, so that's not going for a Lesh. Combo skill cooldown reduction. When the wearer's skill recovers SP, the team gains 16% damage for 15 seconds. This is a very good sub DPS kit for Alesh. He's both of Alesh's skills trigger skill point refunds or recovery. Cryo damage is okay, but strength and intellect are stats that we care about. This is extra combo skill damage, so it's agility here instead of intellect, but strength is his primary stat. This is probably the winner for him. What are our main armors? Agility, intellect. Oh, that's interesting. It gives just a straight attribute bonus. I like this type of phrasing on a lot of the gear where it gives like your secondary or primary attribute a boost. So that way it's more flexible in the types of characters you can mix and match it on. Do we have any strength intellect? All right, that's strength intellect. The sub abilities on these are only okay. Having his ultimate hit harder is probably fine. My gut says I'd rather have intellect with the extra ultimate bonus damage. Like, my gut says the battle skill bonus damage is better for Alesh than the ultimate damage, but the intellect giving him extra attack as a secondary stat is probably worth more. But this one's interesting because 41% extra damage on the combo skill is a lot. So here, 41% extra bonus damage on the combo skill is probably better than a little bit of intellect, because the cryo bonus damage is only good for his alt, and it's less than... We're already getting more alt damage there. I think I'm leaning towards these, and then we find a pair of gloves that work for him. One of the other ones. Arts intensity for electrification and solid solidification. After the wearer casts a combo skill, the wearer gains 1 stack of bone crushing smash, where the wearer's dex skill does 30% extra. The wearer casts a combo skill. That could be okay for Alesh's personal damage, but I think we want him to be more of a support for us. After the wearer applies vulnerability, the wearer gains physical damage for 8 seconds. This effect can reach 4 stacks. Target has 4 vulnerability stacks. The wearer gains additional 16% bonus damage. I have to double check. I think most physical statuses apply vulnerabilities. This might be a set that we want to look at for Li Fang. After the wearer gives an HP treatment to an allied target, that target also gains 15% damage reduction against all types for 10 seconds. If said treatment exceeds the target's match HP, they also gain damage reduction. Well, that seems stellar. This seems like a set that's made for Snowpoint. She is a strength and will character. There's 2 different strength and will ones there. Will and intellect. These are kit pieces. Yeah. Well, I'm glad this game has interesting gearing in it. I think figuring out and building gear on teams is one of my favorite things in these types of RPGs. The wearer's stagger efficiency bonus is plus 20%. After the wearer applies a physical status, the wearer also performs 1 hit that deals 250% of attack as physical damage and 10 stagger every 15 seconds. That seems very good. This is probably a good Li Fang set. The main armor here is agility and strength, which is what's his damage primary? Arts intensity. I think the way arts intensity works, it doesn't apply to physical damage though, so that's a spewed substat on that. This is strength and agility as well though. Oh wow, and so is this. Oh, I guess if this is a spew on this, we could wear the gloves along with 2 of these, because agility and strength is physical bonus damage. This is probably Li Fang's. Arts intensity does actually apply to physical reactions. Okay, interesting. Good to know. All right, so I think for Alesh, I want this support set here. That's gonna give the teams 16% damage every time. Alesh can keep full uptime on the 16% damage increase. Hey, thanks for always being here, Radioactive. Good morning, good morning. So I think I want these 2 kit pieces, and then this one for his ultimate, I think is my plan. And then I need to find a decent set of strength and agility gloves. Can I filter by piece? Set type, gear type, gloves. Save. All right. Looking for strength and intellect with a decent bottom effect. This honestly might not be terrible. Intellect's a secondary stab. There's a good amount of strength, and him getting ultimate faster. We have one of his pieces gives him extra ultimate damage. Strength and will. Not stats we're looking for, but combo skill bonus damage on him is not terrible. Intellect and will, intellect and agility, strength. Agility and intellect. Intellect and will, agility and strength. Strength and will. Huh. There aren't. Are these the only ones that are his two sets? Are there no primary? Are there no primary? What about non-set? No, there's no non-set golds. Huh. This is the only strength intellect one, huh? Oh, this is strength intellect, but this is a completely useless sub effect for him. Yes, I have all the available loot or crafting things available. I went around and picked all those up over the weekend. Honestly, it's probably close between these or the top ones. This is general physical damage increase with more strength, which is his primary stat, versus this is ultimate gain efficiency versus not. Let's craft both and look at what the attack difference is on him between them. Oh, there's 4 of the gear schematics that you use that you have to buy for the job. Yeah, I bought all of those as well, Sterk. So there's sorry, if I clear the filters, or all right, if I clear the filter, it shows them grayed out usually. Yeah. So there's nothing filtered, and none of them are grayed out, right? I think we're good from there.
Empty wallet. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Okay. So before we start, we have 2765 attack. Let's see if that, in theory, that number is gonna get bigger, yeah.
Now this will keep the bruises off me.
All right, nominal attack increase. Well, I didn't look at what our HP was before, because our strength is going up, which should. The sub abilities on all of these are significantly better than the yellow ones, plus the passive to give the team extra. So we've got 2847 attack with these versus. Yeah, I guess that's expected that we would have less attack when we drop the intellect. So your character's 2 primary stats. Oh, I'm blocking you. I'm blocking what you can see. Let's put me there. So your 2 primary stats give you extra attack. So these ones have both by primary and secondary stat, which give attack. This one has more of the primary, but none of the secondary. The slightly more HP. The attack is really very similar. I think it probably comes down to would I prefer to have extra ultimate gain efficiency versus the physical damage bonus, and I think I'd rather ult with him more frequently, is what my gut says. There's some other passives down here too, like these ones give us losing intellect, losing some of our resistances, but like gives us extra treatment bonus. Let's start there with him. All right, I think Li Fang's gonna be relatively straightforward. I think he wants does he have a prosthetic arm? He totally does, doesn't he? I never noticed that about his character model before. His entire right arm is like robotic. That's sweet.
I came to Endfield to learn, but there's way too much to take in. Gotta work even harder.
I definitely didn't notice that before either, yeah. Li Fang's our little dragon boy. All right, so he wants agility and strength. I think he just wants the physical damage set. I don't think there's a lot of. I think finding his off piece is mainly what we're gonna need to do. This piece seems like it's made for him. I guess there's some debate. His kit is all physical, so maybe there's some debate on whether or not I want these agility strength gloves with ultimate bonus damage versus these ones that give physical bonus damage. Definitely want these two kit pieces for him. Those are nuts for him. And he applies plenty of physical sets. I guess what was the other one? Let's just double check. There was one other one. When the wearer applies vulnerability, the wearer gains physical damage for 8 seconds. This effect can reach 4 stacks. I'm pretty sure his kit applies lots of vulnerability stacks.
Piece of cake.
Knocked out enemies. The enemy is struck by the last hit of this skill has no vulnerability stacks. Apply physical susceptibility to the enemy instead. I'm pretty sure physical susceptibility involves every physical effect applies vulnerability. Okay, that was cool.
Wind speed's okay?
The controller operator performs a final strike. Yeah. All of those are vulnerability stuff. The Bone Crusher mask. Yeah, those are good callouts. Those have oh, these are kit pieces. I think we really want the other. I think the passive on this one is better than that. This is just straight physical bonus damage, just his entire kit. So like these two of these will just be a straight 40% damage set and boost. Yes, yeah, giving stagger efficiency increases the entire team's damage, which is nice. I agree. Then it comes down to, honestly, it feels like he could probably play any of these as the third piece. This is just another straight physical damage bonus, which has gotta be good, right? Like on these characters dealing physical damage, this is basically just like, okay, let's just like, so that's what this will be, just like a straight almost 70% damage boost between 65-ish% between all the pieces. And because it's close here, we could try and figure out like what's the best. Honestly, it could just be all four of them. Even let's look for other agility, strength, main body pieces just to confirm what our options are on their sub abilities. Like combo skill bonus damage is like only okay. Agility, strength, battle skill bonus damage. Yeah, a lot of these seem not quite as generic as some of the other ones we've looked at. Agility, strength, heat, nature. Agility, strength. This one's arts intensity as well. This is strength and will with just the straight up physical damage bonus again. That's pretty appealing. Neither of those his primary stat, but just like, okay, let's just give you an extra 11% across your entire kit effectively. Honestly, I feel like I'm inclined to do that. Just like take his personal damage and crank it up some more. We can compare how that goes to. We can compare how that goes. Longevity of the 6 stars. Yeah, 6-star characters, weapons, or what are we referring to? We say 6 stars.
Leave it to me. all this tactical gears from me? You serious, Edmund? Does this mean I'm officially recruited?
Yep, physical. I'm just gonna stack all the physical bonus damage on him, I think. Oh wait, are these both 19 physical damage? Oh, these are the same thing. I'm dumb. I was like, those look the same. They are the same. And this is ultimate bonus damage. I feel like I'd rather have physical across this whole kit. That's quite a considerable attack jump though, with the right stat. I guess the question is, what do... Steric, you were talking about spreadsheets for some character damage and stats. Do you know, are any of those public where they talk about, like, do we know, like, how much, like, what does 150 attack turn into in terms of damage, right? Because this difference here is that this is 20% less physical damage, but it's 15% more attack. Which there's almost assuredly some amount of ratio conversion there. The damage formula is just linear in attack, so increasing your final resulting attack by 1% is 1% more damage. Oh, that's super clean and easy then. Well, that's great to be able to do off the cuff. Okay, so then this is almost assuredly considerably better. So if this is, oh, I guess it's not 15% more attack. It's 150 more. So what is that? 150 out of 375 is a 6% damage increase here. So this is 19% less physical damage for the entirety of the kit, but it's 6% more damage overall, but it gives us an ultimate bonus damage, so it's 43% when we ult, better than 13% in the rest of it. I guess saying that out loud, that doesn't sound a lot like a lot of Li Feng's damage are his skills and his combo hits. So I'd probably rather have the lower attack and the guaranteed physical damage increase across what all of his skills are doing. I think it's probably the case. All right, what are we doing for Estella? Estella is will and strength, with will being the primary, and she does. We have cryo damage, physical damage, and solidification, and then physical damage on her ult here as well. Battle skill. Not doing super. Should we be focusing on stats like strength and will, or is it about attack percentage and damage percentage? Yes. You mean like any of these types of games, like you're trying to find the combination of numbers that gives you the most points everywhere. So attack percentage turns into damage percentage, but you also gotta like think through like where is most of my character's damage coming. So like Li Fang's a good example, right? Like Li Fang, we're able to just stack a bunch of pieces that increases physical damage, and since he's doing all physical damage, that increases just his flat damage overall. So those bonuses are really good. But like Estella's a little bit less straightforward because her damage is a mix of cryo and physical. And your main stats increase your attack percentage. So like the more will we put on Estella, the more total attack she's going to have overall. And the same for strength to a lesser degree, because that's her secondary stat. So I think first things first, I'm looking to gear characters. I'm looking for what is a 3-piece bonus that makes sense on the character. I don't know that any of these are jumping out to me. So she's not really applying. I guess she breaks the solidification with her combo skill. But this is probably never stacking that too heavily. I'm trying to determine if a piece without a secondary stat but attack percentage substat is better or worse than a piece with desired. So the 1% attack is 1% extra damage, essentially. As Asteric said, the formula is simply linear, which makes it relatively straightforward to compare those types of things. These gloves seem good on her, but none of the other pieces here really match anything she's looking to do. I guess we could do this. We could just put this set on her too. But this doesn't have. This increases her combo skill and her doesn't help her cryo damage at all. Giving her combo skill cooldown reduction is okay, but the bottom passive on this, Estelle doesn't refund any skill points, I don't think, right? So the second part of that is worthless on her.
Again. I better appreciate the break while it lasts.
Yeah. It's probably this one. So cryo damage only gives bonus on her skill, but that's probably what she's hitting with the most. And these give strength and will, which are her two primary stats. And general wearer skill damage seems pretty reasonable. And then we can find an off piece of armor. Just put these two kits on her, plus the gloves. Looking for strength plus will with a reasonable effect. I mean, that's probably the winner right off the bat. That's strength, will, and then physical bonus damage, which is 2 of her sources of damage. This is will, strength, all skill damage, bonus damage. Oh, actually, that's probably better. So this would boost her. This would boost her cryo damage as well, and will is her primary stat. Let's just double check everything for due diligence, but that is. Feels like the winner up there. Strength will. Yeah, I think that's gonna be. That sounds stellar.
myself again. The Arsenal engineers obviously overestimated my combat endurance. Whatever.
Oh, that's interesting. Compared to these, we're dropping... Oh, these give secondary attribute bonuses. But this gives all skill damage. So these are slightly lower attack, but we're getting that 20% extra skill damage in general and extra cryo bonus damage. So you should be markedly more damage even if our total attack is less. So cryo bonus damage on her for her primary skill. It uses a skill point is 65%, then all skill an extra 14. And they get 20% on the skill drill. It's interesting to me. Does anyone else find it weird that the set effects aren't included in the gear bonus? Or I guess they just don't want to list it twice. So she technically has 33.8% extra skill damage. All right, and I think Snow Point was going to be relatively straightforward. It looked like there was one set that was in particular for her. She's will plus strength, and then her primary thing is giving HP treatments. She also does some cryo, but it looked like there was a will strength set that did HP treatments down here. Whereas HP treatment efficiency plus 20. And then after the wearer gives a treatment, they gain damage reduction. This is main attribute plus 20%. Well, that seems really good. That's treatment bonus plus 20% while giving will. Oh, and that's interesting too. So this is will and intellect, and this is just will. Oh, but it's more. It's 41 versus not. So a bunch of kit options here. I think I like that one. The main thing Snow Point does is make sure we heal, and that'll give a ton of healing. Strength wall and the treatment bonus. Ultimate gain efficiency. The ultimate gain efficiency is nice. Her ult applies solidification, which allows Li Fang to break it to trigger Alesha's combo skill in a very skill point efficient way. So getting to ult more often is nice for that. Honestly, all the both stats and sub effects on these feel like they are so good for it. It's probably just gonna end up being all 4 of these. I think it's probably this with the treatment bonus, then this, and then max the will plus treatment effect. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do that. Let's do the ultimate gain efficiency. I guess I could look and see if there's more ultimate gain efficiency on a different pair of strength will gloves, just for posterity's sake. I'd be surprised. Cryo and electric, battle skill, will and intellect. Yeah, I think she's just gonna wear all 4 of those pieces. Seems like exactly what we want.
Wind speed's okay. Visibility's good. Perfect weather for snowboarding. One who made this really gave it a lot of thought.
So 20% extra ultimate, and then treatment bonuses 71%. Then if she overheals, she gives damage reduction. That's great. All right, and where am I at for making
Wind speed's okay?
other numbers bigger on the characters? I need to farm. We can spend some resources farming experience for her. I'm also short skill points on a lot of these characters because of...
I've been exercising really hard. Gotta get ready for all sorts of emergencies, you know?
The protohedrons are probably a good choice, so she's not at all 9s yet. I assume the answer is
Piece of cake.
I assume the answer is yes, but unlike Genshin, where because you're rotating through characters, you only upgrade the base skill on your on-field character, because all the characters are out at the same time, in a perfect world, you want to upgrade the basic attack on everybody, yeah? Because they're doing their basic attacks even when you're not controlling them. How much RTM spend to get to this point? What do you mean by RTM? Like, how much money have I spent on the game, McFloyd? I'm not sure what the acronym RTM stands for. Only the on-field gets to use finisher attacks, and that's most of the damage. Yeah, I suppose that's true. The finisher is 20%, while the rest of these are relatively nominal. Like, how much are the other ones going up by?
Visibility.
Oh, how much real translation money? I didn't spend any money to pull any of the characters I'm currently playing. Yeah, I bought the battle pass. I guess the battle pass gave me some leveling resources is definitely the case. So that was $10. And I bought a $5 daily currency thing, but I haven't really focused on pulls. Like, I'm skipping the first limited time banner character that they have. So all of these characters came out of the standard banner. Sorry, I want to look here. I want to look at this. So this is...
I've been exercising really hard. Gotta get ready for all sorts of emergencies, you know?
Oh, that didn't do. I accidentally upgraded that. That's absolutely not what I wanted to do. Is there not a way... Is there not a way to see? Does upgrading this only increase the finisher attack multiplier? Is what I wanted to see. Are the base attack, it increases them all. Is there a way to see how much upgrading them does? Left of the upgrade button. Okay, cool. So this is what I was looking for. So it's 6 to 10%. Do they only do the first one on the uncontrolled characters, or they do up to the finisher attack? The rest of the characters don't basic attack that much either. Yeah, I figured it was a lower priority at a minimum outside of your controlled one. But I'm curious which these use. Them not using finishers makes a lot of sense. That's definitely the biggest number that's scaling here. Like, that's 40% here per. But I think I certainly want all of these skills leveled on everybody. So I'm probably spending... I'm trying to figure out where I'm spending my sanity. I'm a little annoyed that I accidentally just upgraded snow points. Snow points basic attack to 7. I think it's these this morning.
Huh? Is it my turn or...
It takes a lot to build teams in this game too. Like, I think like I put this team together. We've been dorking around with the Lesh teams on stream, and I wasn't using Li Feng to start. I decided to sub him in for the extra Lesh combo skill triggers. It takes a lot to get additional characters up. Like, I think it'll probably realistically take me as much as a week, I think, to get a second group of people to 80, just from the time gates and the sanity and the other limited resources that you need.
Time to keep my eye peeled.
Definitely not a thing that you're just grinding. A lot of the exploration main quest gives resources you don't fully appreciate until you need to spend sanity for them. Yeah, and that's like, what does the end game grind look like? What is building up more characters look like, etc. Those are questions that are hard to answer until you're really in the loop of it. My button pressing here has not been particularly good as I'm sitting here reading chat. Using my ultimates. Man, when we push all of our buttons, they die pretty quick, huh?
Everyone's giving their all. I've got to step up too.
Notice something interesting. During your daily stuff gives you a sanity booster that has an expiration date, so I just use that the same day to make the slower sanity gain more tolerable. Yeah, when you finish your dailies, you get an extra one in there. That's definitely the case. Put some of those points in that we just got.
I came to Endfield to learn, but there's way too much to
Insufficient
take in.
materials. Oh, I'm out of T credits again,
Gotta
chat.
work even harder.
I'm so broke. All right, should I be farming T credits then, baby? I have 27 of these.
Wanna come snowboarding with me?
Need XP too, and this is as we're sitting here building characters, even just getting all of these to like full 9s on their skills. I'm just like capped on three different resources basically at this point. Trying to get them all up. I don't like the emergency sanity booster with the time limit on them. So, like, I understand why they do that for sure, speaking as someone who, like, has a wife that plays Genshin Impact, who has, like, 90... I think there's probably close to triple-digit... There's probably close to triple-digit, extra, whatever the resource is called, I'm blanking on Christie's Genshin account. There's so many that she's just like never going to use effectively, that they would probably some amount of them would have been used if she had some type of limit and a fear of losing them, essentially. Alright, we got T credits for doing dailies, which I think lets me get the last skill on him rolled up.
I came to Endfield to learn, but there's way too much to take in.
And that's talking about like skills and stuff too, and getting people fully built. Like, I don't think I'm diving in to any of these. There's technically 3 more points here past these. I think my goal here is to get this first team fully to 80 and rank 9 all of their skills here is what I would like to do before I start digging into building my second team.
Wanna come snowboarding with me, Enderman?
Is my goal. So I think Alesh is done. Yeah, and she needs 1 more here, and then Snowpoint needs 3 more here, and for those I need T credits, and I'm going to need... I'm gonna need T credits, and I'm gonna need, what's it called? So I have two of these, gives me 120. And then I'm gonna get one more of those. It's pretty normal to leave your second operator at lower character level, weapon skill level, because they don't contribute as much damage as the controlled operator. Because of how slow the rate is for getting materials, it's hard to level a lot of characters at once. Yes, thank you for explaining basic RPG stuff to me. I understand. So I understand. So what you're explaining to me is you're trying to tell me that for the most damage for the least resources, I should not upgrade the other people. And what I'm explaining to you is that's not how I would like to approach building my team. I would like to finish one team before going wide, or get them mostly done. And I think you could even I would make what I feel is a compelling argument that by not pushing into the extra points past, you don't gotta explain to me how these games function. I've played a lot of these games. I haven't played a ton of them on stream, but like, I'm an endgame Genshin player, and I've played, you know, thousands of hours of other RPGs in my life. I understand how team building works.
Clearing the way for the rescue.
Do it your way.
Drop this one. And one of the things to note if you're gonna play these Lesh teams is basically anytime you use a physical skill on a character that has on a character that has a solidification on it, you're gonna trigger a Lesh's combo skill. It's very, very useful. Look, button pushing is going better now. Oh, I used his skill a little bit too early there, which meant I didn't trigger Alesha's combo skill. As what's her name's ult also trigger solidification, which gets you to the combo skill. There's one more dork around here somewhere. It's 3 of 4. There's this one. Yes, that too. Other than personal enjoyment of trying to get more teams put together, man, the extra 20% stagger, you really feel that on how quickly these characters get their points put down. All right, that's it on our sanity for today. I think I could grab T credits at a couple of other places too. I wanted to push, because T credits was the other thing we were capped on. Can spend some in here. I think there were T credits for cheaper in my Wu-Ling area that I hadn't done yet. What are these ones? Yeah, that sounds great. That's a combat skill. I think this is an operator skill, Control Nexus. I'm not worried about that one for now.
Even harder.
Oh, interesting. So when you hit 100% trust, you unlock both of these last two. I hadn't noticed that. This is, I think, 25, 50, and then 100%. And I'm gonna have to max Estelle's last skill here. She's dealing damages.
So getting better means less work? Yay.
I have to consult my spreadsheet to see where fun fits into my resource management anime game. Yeah, exactly. Alright, so my next use of sanity is probably her skills here. Someone said, okay, what does the end game in this game look like now that if we're getting to the end game? I haven't, someone mentioned earlier, they said there aren't any, and not that I found. I don't think there's any, like, Genshin Impact style repeatable type things. Because, like, this is the one where your sanity points slowly go down, right? And there were a couple of other... Where are they? These are technically a way to spend sanity points, but they also have first clear rewards. None of the enemies in the permanent mode are over like level 50. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't realize. I guess it makes sense that they don't scale. Oh, you know what I do need to do this morning? Oh, actually, this is I always lose track. Chat. We need to run an advert on the Twitch side. Have an advert, Twitchers. I think we're gonna do progress my world level up one more, and then we'll go from there. We're gonna run through some of that combat stuff today with our gold geared characters and see how it feels. Yeah, the boss, this game, and I don't want to say Genshin Impact's combat isn't real, but Genshin Impact is, it's more timing-based combat than anything, and this game has timing-based combat for rotations while simultaneously having, like, dodge and even block style mechanics with Snow Point on top of the skill management. It has a lot more going on. Let's clear my recycling stations while we're waiting. My ship isn't maxed yet. Do that while we wait for the advert to finish. There another recycling station? Yep, over there. I just forgot about that one. I'm glad the map has reminders, so I would never remember where all these pips are. Was it this button? Or was it this button? I got wrecked on elastic goods. The best I had yesterday was -30, so I thought I could do better. And today, every single one was at least +14. Well, now you're scaring me. Because that's what my elastic goods look like today. I was like, I'm gonna wait till tomorrow. Are you telling me I should? Are you telling me I should cave and buy? Well, this is -12. That's not even -30. Should I cave and buy this? You're making me concerned. Yeah, and everybody, the one that's -30, I looked at my friends list. The best price I had above it was like 50%, which I wouldn't be surprised if the Wuling I wouldn't be surprised if the Wuling ones tend to be a little bit lower on average.
Here.
So it's the second region.
In the struggle against oblivion, you've never been alone.
Guess which hand will crush you?
We hit our dodge timing. It's very nice.
Enjoy your snack.
That's definitely something I mess up with some frequency still is accidentally dodging in the middle of Li Feng's skill. Has a very long wind up on his skill. It's very easy to mess it up. This skill is so long. Yeah, one of the things I've been enjoying figuring out with it actually is, okay, what does my timing need to be to get his skill to hit like in the right timing sequence with like Alesh's skills and others on the team. Oh, that's interesting. I was too far away from the character I had applied cryo to because I just dodged, and then Alesh hit the wrong thing. He hit something that was closer to him instead of the one that was over here. Mistake. Oh, we need to hit the thing making the beam. Oh, is that it? Is that what's going on here? Again, we're not hitting the thing with the beam. Teach a dumb dog new tricks, I swear. Our button pressing was not particularly good here. Very, very sloppy.
No matter how far
Pushing buttons while trying to glance at chat is
you'll keep going,
significantly more difficult in this game.
till paths cross once more.
The comment about consulting a spreadsheet to see where fun fits into my resource management, I feel seen. Or targeted, or both. Increases limit and daily regrowth of certain rare minerals, certain protocol spaces of higher threat level available. Oh, I didn't realize that the minerals regenerate faster at different levels. That's good to know. So I was asking earlier, how long is the loop to get all of the daily stuff done in this game? I don't actually know. I haven't gotten to a point where I'm like, that's not really a number I look at until I go into like what I would refer to as like maintenance mode, where I'm like trying to get through things as quick as possible. I feel like I have one thing I will say that's nice is I haven't had to go out of my way to do these daily missions. Because one of the things, like you look in here, all the stuff that you have to do to clear the daily things, and like you don't do over half of them each day. And I feel like there's so many things that I like want to do or am trying to do that like get this to 100 points and clear the extras from this without really putting effort into it. It's just like, oh, I was doing stuff that I wanted to do to progress things or like just play the game organically. The weekly one, on the other hand, I don't think I've completed. Really? I think I've done... Oh, did this just restart? I've definitely finished this every single day. Or every single... I think there's been two weeks total so far. Because it reset. It just reset. I definitely feel like I've incidentally done this one every time. What are the top ones? In etch space, salvage... Etch space salvage, collect 1,000. What is this? Etch space salvage. Is this one of the modes? Etch space salvage is that permanent mode. Oh, is that this one over here? Oh, I wanted to do that today.
Admin, finally got an assignment for me?
What are these? Are those are probably a resource that we're supposed to come back and get at some point, huh? Find to collect the keys to the gate. So they heal you a bit. Okay. Mistakes were made is what you're saying.
This obstacle, it looks quite different from what we saw before. I can't analyze its energy properties. We probably can't take it down using the same method. I need more data for a chance to decipher it. Keep exploring, Endman. Search this zone. The key should be nearby.
Oh yeah, those cleaned up really easy. As you hit these, spend a second. So this mode.
Let me handle
Oh, the derangement is underneath me. Let's put me there. Okay, I'm least useful there.
Let's start breaking.
Yeah, so do the levels on these characters opponents not scroll up at all?
Energy reaction detected. The key should be nearby.
So that.
Two more keys remain. We're making good progress.
What does this do? There's like missions for. Can we look at the missions while we're in here? And these are collect bread, collect meat packing. Each item comes from a specific source, so I need. Let's do the keys, and then I assume the other ones are.
High threat hostile. Mind if I stick to support?
Oh, do I not have bombs? Where do you find bombs at in this mode? Oh, I bet it's from the other side. Bombs are an unlock for this mode. Okay.
This ain't normal. Who's there? Maybe I got something on my tubes. We getting buggers? Who's there?
Clearing the way for the rescue. I would never pull that off.
Ha! You deserve a high five.
Enemy sighted! Let me handle this! Wreck these
Valuable. Guess we're gonna be rich.
I ran around in circles a little bit trying to find those 2 keys. Yeah, I think we're cruising.
Almost there. Keep an eye out for the final key.
Opening these things causes me to lose the sanity points or whatever, right? It doesn't look like I need to find anything from them. Are the things we open from those useful at all? Or do they not matter? They give quest parts, but I'm already at 5 out of. Could they be these other things like the classified rot reed or the bread, or are they always going to be the meat packing plant? Are they random? Can you click on those items from here? Oh, maybe? White package, white auto vendor, green package. Okay, so these are green package, these are white auto vendor, these are white package. Okay. White instrument safe, white auto vendor. Okay, so I'm looking just for white, not green. So do these have things we're looking for then? They're white? Are these one of those too? Those crystals only give Orient things. Okay. Oh, it said package and vendor, right? Oh, we ran past a vending machine in one of these spots, right?
That enemy looks very dangerous.
I think there was a. Yeah.
We getting buggers? Stop right there!
I know.
A good gank makes it easy.
Not too bad at all.
Hey, look, we found bread. All right. So you need one more key? You can open the vending machines twice. Oh my god, I'm burning so much of our time running back and forth. I'll be okay. We're learning. So we're capped on bread. White instrument safe and white package. Oh, is there not a limit to how many times you can go in? You just like drops you back to the start when you come back for a second time?
Watch it. That one could rough you up real bad.
Insufficient backpack space. All right, so should I drop some of these?
Enemy sighted. Let me handle.
All right, I'm at 6 on those. And these are from the instrument safes. Looking for... Oh, there's a box. There's a box! Prizes.
Derangement is reaching dangerous levels. Be cautious, Endfield.
Oh, we can't get over there from this side. Is there a way to get over there from this side? We're probably gonna have to reset and jump back in.
I'm no good in long battles.
Yeah, there's paths that are one way till you unlock them, so there's probably another way to get down over there. You probably have to like come down from the top and then can walk across. Or not?
Enemy sighted. Let me handle this.
That's not what I want to do. Want to say it was the tunnel behind the bottom of the rope. Okay. Is whatever we just did there. I want to do something for the weekly routine. We collected 150. What are the actual crystals? Are those like the things that we whack and pick up while we're in there? Is that what these are? The crystals are the currency. Okay. Someone asked, is the pass valuable? And like these are the types of things buying the pass does, right? It like gives you extra character progression. I think someone said there's like a total of 13 pulls on the pass, so technically it's less than $1 a pull, which is one of the better rates you'll get in this game. But a lot of it is in the values and the character progression equipment in here. They drop from the enemies and the things you whack. Okay. I think we finished one of the missions, yeah? Oh, that gave that increased our derangement limit. That's nice. Okay, and they gave you more things to collect. Green vendor, enemies, bosses. I don't think we've hit any of the bosses. This was white auto vendor and green package. One more out of the green package, and then green instrument safe. Can't reach the boss till you get the last key. Okay.
Huh? Is it my...
Oh, does it not? Does it not show on the map? Where the thing is?
Watch it. That one could rough you up real bad.
These are... So we can go down over this way. Oh, and these are in the same... These are in the same spots. Okay, so we finished that one. And then this one... So this one, I can go back and use that same auto vendor we used in the previous run to pick up the 4 bread from this. So these goods are all set. So I just need to hit a green package for those. And a green auto vendor and boom.
Enemy sighted! Let me handle this!
Do I need to, like, unlock bombs to get down to that point? Or can we get past it?
Do we really have to fight?
Or can we get... No, we don't. We can walk this way. No, bombs are for later. Okay.
Clearing the way for the
Watch this! You ain't ready today, huh?
It's over. Did it well.
Morning, Milla.
Not bad. Everyone did their part.
Alright, so that clears... This one's almost done. We need... green package and green safe. And then just enemies. Green package. Apparently the enemies don't level up in this mode. Which is an interesting choice. I guess they probably want you.
Everyone, be cautious. That enemy looks very dangerous.
It said you're done, but you don't have enough for one of them. That's not true. That one's done, yeah. 6 out of 2 out of 6. Oh, it may not have enough for both of them. Okay, so these get used up. So this needs 2 and this needs 6, so I need 8. So technically I need 1 more. I understand now. All right, we made really good time getting through to the first one. I don't know what exactly we're doing to jump across here. I don't think there's anything over here. It says there's oh, can we go back and around? I missed this last time. Maybe we can go back and around.
I don't even.
I was next to the machine that creates the bridge. Was I? I don't think that's true. The machine that creates the bridge was on the other side, yeah?
Let's take a break while we still can.
I need 1 more bread.
Time to keep my eye peeled.
Do we really have to fight? Fine, let's go. Sonic freeze!
Oh, there was a thing in the air that makes a bridge over there. Really? I saw the healing thing. I did not see a thing that mechanically tripped a bridge.
Wait for the rescue.
detecting the presence of the key. Look around, Endfield. All the keys have been collected. The obstacle is no.
Was the last ones for that, I think? No, I still need safe instrument. This one? Oh, I need another mass fragment from clearing enemies, so I guess I'll have to hit a couple more people. And then the detonation unit was from the boss, yeah? So I just need to find... whack another enemy on our way out. Can I get a mass fragment? Nope. Next.
Everyone, be cautious.
Time to keep my eye peeled.
That'll do, pig. Body's at full.
Everyone, be cautious. That enemy looks very dangerous.
Who's there?
Getting close to the key target will be a real challenge. Active entities are giving off strong energy reactions. Be careful.
They'll be banished.
We finally earned a chance to scan it. Hold on. I'm organizing our data right now. Really? That might explain a few things. After all, you were the one who knew most.
Hard fought battle against the boss. Yeah, I was expecting this area to not be an early game segment.
No,
So I was leaving it go until we built the characters, but now we're just rolling through it.
Something weird just happened outside. Come back quickly, Endman. You must take a look at this.
I think I'm honestly a little surprised this isn't like a repeatable mode. I guess I should have assumed that from what it said it was permanent, but I was expecting there to be some amount of repeatable endgame stuff in their initial launch. I guess there's still just like infinite exploration, and there's like the gear setup and grind type stuff too still. There's a weekly reset of quests once you complete all the current content. Okay, so that makes sense why collecting the currency is on the weekly missions then. It's designed to have future zones included, yep. Enter the Valley Aberrant and go deeper. Cool. And how far into the weekly routine are we now? We're not collecting that many crystals. I guess those are the things that you hit to break down. So I was intentionally not in collecting those. We were collecting other things for the quests in there. How did the assists work, by the way? Is this something someone's actively going in and offering me? Or is it something that just happens from like people? How do you do that? How do I do that? What does the production assist look like? Oh yeah, I see invite friend. Oh, if you go to when you go to a friendship, you can click assist. Okay, I'll have to make sure to do that in the future when I go and do the last. I don't know if I'm gonna actively go and do that because I'm a bad friend, but when I go there to sell elastic goods anyways, I think we'll probably I really like Alesh. Characters that let you push your buttons more frequently are some of the most fun in these style of games. You get some resources for doing it, okay.
I'll be ready.
Let's see what there's more for me to clear in this area, right? There's a couple of missions, and then there's it's like continue exploring deeper. I think there was another area to unlock.
Picked up the return signal. Ambient status looks stable. Good. Adjusting device parameters did not trigger any unexpected changes. Endman, did you find something?
The ambient vibe just changed.
I can't really tell from the data acquired from the basic scans.
Flock! Thanks for always being here. 75 watch streak is no joke.
Understood.
Good morning,
Let's
good
get
morning.
started.
Part of me thinks I should move Lefang to be the first character on my team so it auto-deploys in sections like this, but another part of me has the muscle memory of like where Estella and Alesh are for their combo skill orders that I don't think I want to retrain my brain.
Enemy sighted. Let me handle.
Disappearance of the unknown obstacle confirmed. My hypothesis is indeed correct. Scanning the new environment. Great. I've picked up a reading with similar signal properties some distance away. Let's repeat the steps we used before. Try to gather as much useful data as we can.
This is zone 2, so you can't get the materials you need for zone 1 stuff in there. Okay, interesting. Oh, and this is the first zone 2 mission. So, do I need, if I do these, I would say if I do these, does it unlock things in zone 2? Like, is 3 the last, or is there a 4, and like when I finish these, then unlock stuff in zone 2? And then unlocks more zone 2 stuff. Okay. Okay, so I need... Oh, and this needs more of the crystals I need to collect for the weekly anyways. Instrument safe, auto vendor, package. So these I could get in zone 2, so don't worry about these for now. Let's just collect all of these. And this I need. Oh, these are both green instrument safe. Oh, that's auto vendor. This is instrument safe. Oh, I need a lot of those. Need 10 of these? Oh, that's annoying. Okay, so there's a green safe down here, yeah?
Clearing the way for the rescue.
Do it your way. I'll keep you covered.
Oh, and now we get to get through here quicker.
Everyone, be cautious. That enemy looks very dangerous.
Time to see my actually sell this?
Once I unlocked zone 3, I went in and collected a full backpack full of crystals and left. It was good for the weekly after that. Oh, Well, if that's the case, that seems really clean and easy. If they scale up like that. Okay, I need that from a greed package, and then I need greed instrument safes. So I need one greed package, and then a bunch of greed instrument safes in theory. So I can grab these while we're here. Anyone want to backseat me to another greed instrument safe? We need a few of them. That was the only one my brain remembered. Oh, hey, a treasure chest. I accept this. I wish I could, but Zone 1 was quite a maze. I could help for 2 and 3. God bless.
Stop right there.
That's a package.
Enemy sighted!
I'm no good in long battles. Please, finish it quickly.
Do it your way.
I'd rather not do this too often.
Clearing the way for the rest.
Don't worry about it, just walking by.
Do we really have to fight? Fine, let's go.
Time to keep my eye peeled.
Do we really have to fight?
Time to keep my eye peeled. The Zone 1 boss had a green instrument safe nearby.
Everyone,
Noted.
be cautious. That enemy looks very dangerous.
I guess if that one's close, I could duck in and out on it relatively quickly, yeah? Where's the boss? Was it here? Was this the boss?
Watch it. That one could rough you up real bad.
Packages. Instrument safe is over here. Those are green, yeah. That'd be a quick, easy in and out.
Mind if I stick to support?
Need an auto vendor. There's a truck on the right that also has it. The boss spawns again. We'll put boss in quotes. I guess we'll just farm these real quick and gather them and then pop out and submit.
Can we actually sell these?
We gotta roll an advert on Twitch here in a second anyways. Where are my friends, chat? Why aren't they helping me hit these? Useless teammates. We should have done this the first time we walked through. Our inventory was full the first time, to be fair. Your friends can't figure out how to get in the truck. Jerks. Alright, I'm gonna roll an ad on Twitch. We're gonna pop out, submit our things, then we're gonna jump back in and grab. I think I need slightly more. Or are we good? I think I need slightly more, right? Because I need 6 for that. I need 4. I need one more Tata. Mistakes remain. BRB. Alright. I'm gonna run to the restroom really quick while the stand goes, actually. 1 second. So once I submit this one, we're short. There's 2. I'm short 1 on here. Oh, I'm short these 2. I didn't realize they needed that for both of them. Okay, so I need 1 more of these, and then I need 4 green packages. I think there were some of those right inside the boss area too.
Endman, you're here. Everyone, be cautious. That enemy looks very dangerous.
Alright, and this was the boss area. There's some green packages over there. I think there were green packages in here too, yeah? I need a bunch more crystals to finish this one, but otherwise we're full. The rest of this is all zone 2 stuff. So we can head over that way.
Search this zone. The key should be nearby.
High threat hostile. Mind if I stick to support?
So are the bombs not unlocked that yet? Oh, that one looks like it's activatable.
Everyone, be cautious. That enemy looks very dangerous.
Nice of our friends to show up. We were debating the efficacy of upgrading the attack on your secondary characters earlier, and I wonder, does upgrading the attack on my secondary characters make them kill rocks faster? That's the real questions. There's a quest that lets you take bombs into the zone, and you either already have the quest or you'll get it soon. Okay. Oh, do you have to do it? Is it not a quest inside of here? Or is it one of the quests for collecting things in here?
Not bad for it. Start. Let's go and
It's
find
a gathering items quest? Okay.
rest of the keys.
Aubrey. How many of those do I need? I could drop 2 of those, and I have 2 extra statues. I am also right at the entrance of zone 2. We can poke out and poke back in. That probably makes the most sense. Alright, I feel like I want to dork around with that more later. Oh, wow. Yeah, that got us the crystals really quickly. Cool. I'll probably dork around in that zone more later. I don't think I want to do more of that on stream. Travel 1,000 meters with zip lines. This one. Something I struggle with in these types of games is the menu shuffling. It's why Arc Raiders can't get his teeth all the way in me. I think part of that is you just can't worry about every system at the start. And I think this game does a better job than most at like slowly onboarding the systems, but it definitely 100% has menu overload at the beginning. I think they probably could have done a better job of like having there be less screens to click through at the start. And the way I always process through that as someone who's experienced a lot of these games is I just don't click into all of them. You like make a habit of only going to the ones that you specifically need to go through, and then it very quickly becomes second nature what's where as you're looking for it. Once you get used to it. Oh yeah, these ones clear real fast now, it looks like. Oh, and we get extra prizes and stuff from here too? Well, that's fun. Well, there's a bunch of stuff along here, huh? More character upgrade materials. Stuff like this too, trying to figure out exactly how long it's gonna take me to build characters. Like, there's so many extra one-off resources like this between like that and the past. Like your first few characters build up pretty fast. We have six pulls, chat. I'm gonna do the pulls. They're probably all purples, but they might not be.
Opsy 7 reporting for duty.
Trash Panda. Thank you for the 40 bucks. Or do I have to sit here and listen to each of them talk? That would be bad. I don't want to listen to them talk.
Oxy 7
I do not.
skirmisher,
God bless.
Floyd. Got anything to say? No?
Captain.
Hey, look at that. That was a 5-star early. You take those. I always just wait and save till I have 10, but why would I want to wait when I could pull an extra Chen now? What if I get a duplicate for one of the characters I'm playing? Think of the missed value not getting a sooner.
Originally,
Where are we?
Over here, Redmond!
4 out of 5 on her. What does the last one do? Combo skill Soar of the Skies, cooldown length improved. That's pretty good. Where is... So I did the tutorial. Speaking of menus, and this is what I mean. I don't worry about it until I actually need it. I did the tutorial on upgrading gear. Oh, you can disassemble gear? What does that do? Oh, you get some stock bills back out of it. That's good to know. I could probably disassemble all this cheap stuff, right? Just like get it out of my menus. I've never been to this menu before either. I'm learning with the rest of you. Although I guess if I build another character up, although I guess I'm just not gonna play them until they're more built up, right? Like I'm probably realistically not actually using a character that can't use at least purple gear with where we're at. Can we sort and select? We probably could, but there's not that much of it. The gear upgrading is in the gear creation menu. Okay, that makes sense. And I can't access that from the ship, right? I need to be in an AIC area. Gopher, thank you for the 30 damage. You can probably access it from the ship, but I don't know how offhand. There was a button in that prior menu you were at for accessing it from there. Yep. A lot of ways to get a lot of places. This is where I go to get to the gear assembly. Okay. So like I probably want to artifice like the physical bonus damage on my main DPS character. Sounds like the thing I most want to do. So we need one of these artificing catalysts, and then we need the same gear piece. How many artificing catalysts can I buy? Quite a few. It's the same gear piece or another gear piece with higher base stats. Sure. But the same gear piece would be the cheapest thing to craft, yeah? Hey, Gopher, thanks for always being here on top of the support. You have a slightly higher chance for the upgrade if it's higher base stats, but there isn't one with higher base stats for a lot of them. All right, by base stats, you mean... By base stats, do you mean these numbers listed here? Like the 87 and the 58? Is that what you're referring to? Oh, yep. Let me move me in here. Specifically, the stat that you're upgrading. Oh, okay, I get it now. Okay, so if I want to upgrade physical bonus damage on this, I would need another piece that has physical bonus damage, and if it has more than 11.5%, it's more likely to upgrade me. And does it have to be the same type of gear, or like could I grab a kit? Could I grab a kit that has 20% physical damage? Like, can I go? It has to be the same slot. Okay, so I don't think there were any armors that had more than 11.5%. So so to have a higher chance, I would want a chest piece that has more than 11.5% physical damage. I don't think that exists. So this is literally the only one. It only exists for kits and for upgrading the second attribute. Okay, and a lot of the time you're not going to be upgrading the second attribute. Eventually, you'll presumably have all three stats at +3. Okay, and are these... There's some RNG to this too, right? Was that my understanding? So we did that, and it failed, or I need to do that 6 times here. Was that RNG, or this says 1 of 6? So do I need to do this 6 times to actually get it to increase? The 1 in 6 is a pity system. Okay, so you can hit sooner. So this is the end game gear RNG then. So basically I want to go craft a bunch of these. And this is the way that they sap stock bills out of you too, to get you to keep coming back for stock bills. Because this is incredibly expensive from a Wuling. Well, I said before, Wuling bills, I guess, are those stock bills? Okay, so that one took us 4, but he got slightly more. Oh gosh, and the pity's 12 for the second one. And each one of these, like each one of these rolls is like 20k. Each one of these rolls cost me like 20k Wuling bills, yeah? Because the gear artifice piece costs 12, and this cost me 8k. Yes, and it's your first 100 or 20k a pop. And then they get more expensive from there, because you only buy so many of the gear artificing things at 12k a pop. Are the odds listed here somewhere? Yeah, artificing is a way to make your substats better on it's not just the substats, any of the stats better on the armor or your pieces of gear. I'm doing the substat because the physical damage I think is the best one for this character on this piece in particular. Well, I probably don't want to spend all of my Wuling bills. Although I guess we'll get more of them. So there's 200 of them that you could buy. Oh man, these get really expensive really fast. Okay, so there's the first 200 are 12k a pop. And then you get 40 per week at 60k a pop. You haven't upgraded the depot yet. What do you mean? Which depot? I'm pretty sure I have everything maxed in Wuling. I played a good bit over the weekend. Can you unlock this? Is this unlockable? What is this? What is this one? Oh, there's also these. Oh, I already did these today. That is the depot. What is there a quest that unlocks that? And the monitoring center, you just need to find it. Okay. Unlucky. I'll spend one more right here and then we'll go. We did it? We did it. The last one has a pity of 20. God, that's forever. He defines it. It's the hexagon on the map. Oh, is it this one? The depot node? Maximize our Wuling bill collection.
Go enjoy your snack. Is that it? I haven't even shown you my best moves.
Not bad.
Oh, this
Everyone
is
did
the
their part.
this is the delivery thing. The delivery thing seemed like a good bit of effort for not a lot of return in Valley 4. Oh no! I spent all my Wuling bucks gambling. And now I don't have any Wuling bucks left. Okay, wait, I only need 700 more. I think I can. Hold on. You can take the job and give it up for someone else and still get credit. Really? How does that work? Oh, there's an upgrade here as well that cost me 72,000. Oh, this is the pack goods. If you set up zip lines, the deliveries are real quick. Start delivering now to get a 30% deposit. Yeah, how do you send it? So I hit start? What's going on, Scruff? Thank you for the 72 months. Now go to the quest menu. And then someone else can claim it and do it. And that thing people are actually doing. People do actually do it. All right, God bless. And then the other one on the regional development, I can upgrade the environment monitoring as well. Is that a thing? Is that a thing you just have to go spend stock bills on? I feel like I should probably go pick these up. I will say, I enjoy the clean regional menus letting you know that formations of things are full. What does this one do? Is this for one of the level... You can't see behind my picture. It's a red one. How do I get to there? I'm not sure I've been in there before. Gordon Smack, thank you for the almost 3 years of support. Appreciate that. Welcome back. I don't think I've been in that one before. Yeah, there's some other weird materials that are for upgrading things past 90, which I've not been doing. Oh, is this one of the ones... I need, you need to carry, like, Zeronite water in bottles or something to be able to clear through stuff like this, yeah? Which I don't think I've set up. I should probably do that from a exploration standpoint at some point. Man, I really wish there was a jump to orange dot button for these. There's too many in here. It's useful that these are like tutorialized, but like clearing the pimple. You don't actually need a lot of it though. I think I actually have, I have the medicine production thing set up for selling. That creates those bottles in the center, right? I could just like I can unhook it and grab some of it. Am I recalling that correctly? This is... No, not quite. I need this one, right? Need Ferrarium bottle. The spray you need to use Zeronite, you need to swap out the input. How do we make liquid Zeronite? I assume it's the reactor crucible. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do, Sark. I'm gonna grab... Hey, thanks, Bob. Hope you feel better soon. Appreciate the 38 months. How do I... Do I manually put a product in here? Can you not? Can you not? You cannot manually place directly into it. That's annoying. I placed a protocol depot. Oh, you could unload from a stash. Okay. Well, I've certainly never done that before. All right, and then do I need bottles too? Or can I pull? Oh, it emptied itself back in. Got it. Hey, what's going on, Shub? We're playing Arknights. Currently doing some factory construction in Wuling. I need to run the Crucible into a filling unit. Yep. I have to tell this to output here. Oh wait, I'm dumb. I don't want the belt. I need to run the pipe. Want the liquid out of this. And do I have any of those bottles? Aha, I do. That's not what I wanted. There's a chance those 26 is all you'll ever need. We'll see. I'm not really hurting for space. I upgraded... I guess this one's pretty full. I upgraded the other one to max, and the sizing on it wasn't a problem. It won't hurt to leave these 3 buildings set up in the short term if we needed them. The pesky Twitch hands are gonna roll again every 30 minutes like clockwork. Haven't had Burke Gamers. We're doing a little bit of exploration. Collect some materials. I think we're gonna pop on into some Snapple Appin on the last day of the season. Thanks everybody for hanging out this morning. Appreciate the early crew that's here for a variety to start the day. I think my plan is... I think we'll probably do... I want to do at least one day of Final Fantasy this week so we get through that. You can turn those off without removing them for a tiny bit overpowered. Oh, that's a good catch. That'll put the power back up. Yeah, because I don't want to put a second battery in when we're barely over. You can turn them off without taking down the pylon. Oh, is there an off button on these things? That seems slower. Turning them all off manually Seems slower than just putting the pylon back up later. Taking the pylon down turned them all off very quickly. Yeah, let's go back here. Let's go back here. Use our bottle. The pylon powered other stuff you can't do it, so that's true. Accurate. Some jerk left the elevator at the top. Although I guess I didn't need to use the spray to kill that one. I could have walked up and hit it. I'm pretty sure these like level 90 materials take a long time to regenerate. The higher the level, the longer the time gain I'm progressing through it. Click back in here. Yeah, 16 hours to get 2 of them. So what, 32 for 4, 64 for 8, so it's like almost 3 days to get 8 of them fully regenerated. I think I've hit most of the mechanics in the game. Oh, it's 2 per day. Oh, so it's not based on the time from when you farmed it. It's based on the daily reset. So it's 2 per day, so it's 4 days to get them all back. That makes sense. So, do these saying first tier still mean I haven't cleared these yet? Is there a first time clear reward for, oh, for each of the different levels on them? There's a first time clear reward. That can be fun to do. And these are like dungeons to dive into that later are a way to, so there's a first time clear. There's first time clears all of these, and these are the level 90 progression things as a way to spend from there. Then there's these I've not done the first clear on for some of them. Let's do the first clears on some of these. I don't want to spend sanity points on them right now. But we get resources that are useful for clearing through some of the first time. Maybe I'll do the boss fights first rather than the waves. See how high we can clear into some of these with our teams built up now. So there isn't any repeating endgame content in this game currently, Brosdead. There's a bunch of these dungeons and bosses and stuff for like pushing characters all the way up to max level that I'm not quite at yet. Yeah, I assume level 1 and 2 and maybe 3 will be relatively easy on these with our folks at 80. Type behind wall.
Shall face karmic justice. Enjoy your strength. Time strikes quick.
I've got to step up too.
I don't think anybody on this team explicitly uses up the physical stack, Sturk. I'm using Li Feng to clear solidification with his attack to re-trigger Alesh's combo skill. Because Alesh's combo skill has half the cooldown of... Alesh's combo skill has half the cooldown of Estella's combo skill, so you just want a second physical to be able to re-trigger it on the in-between somewhat consistently.
Laces are untied. Ooh, wait, Endman's coming.
Does Li Feng crush? He knockdowns, I think it is, to clear the solidification, is the physical status he does. So technically, opening the fight on dodging that is better because it builds up a skill point, yeah? Oh, that was bad. I just used his skill rather than his ult. And sequencing there. All 3 combo skills through. Hit the dodge there.
Shall face karmic justice.
Oh, triggering his cutscene in the middle of my combo skills triggering is not particularly efficient here. Yeah, you definitely trigger leaf eggs. You definitely trigger leaf eggs combo skill.
Yes, switch handle crush.
We appropriately guessed we could clear that last little bit of HP before,
Everyone did their part.
appropriately cleared that last little bit of HP. Boss mechanic, listen. If he had had a little bit more life, we wouldn't have been able to do that. All right, that says 90. You think we can do it? I assume this is going to gobble us up. We'll see though.
Clearing the way for the rescue.
That's a lovely start to the fight. Missed the dodge timing. My buttons here were absolutely terrible. Missed my dodge again.
Shall face karmic justice.
All right, we hit the dodge on that time. Nice, we hit the timing on that. Nice, we hit it again. Oh, I didn't freeze him appropriately first though, that's sad. Nice, so we just got the stagger on him. Leaf Eggs used up all of his 3 self-healing, absolutely. No point. No Point is here as forgiveness for missing the dodge button. She occasionally triggers combos for us as well, which is nice, but... Snow Point is an oops, I fucked up button for the most part. the skill points coming back is such a fun mechanic. I love it. So many HPs. He's got a lot of damage this shit. Is there a part of this mechanic where there's a time limit, or is it as long as I'm dodging, are we good to just keep pushing through as long as I'm not actually dying? Not for this boss, okay. For one of the bosses, you have to repeat phase 1 again if you don't meet the DPS requirements. Okay. Alright, well, we got the first time clear rewards. If it takes 10 minutes to clear, it's still a clear. Still counts. Mark it down.
Aces are in.
What's the opposite of a dodge? Ow.
One sec. Just need a quick reader. I have become wrath.
Alright, we disrupted that one.
Oh, enjoy your snack. Mine, alright? Quick.
Alright, phase 2. They really love their temporary shield during boss fight mechanics. I forgot these summoned little guys to start here. We wasted our skill points. The bosses definitely one-shot you at higher levels if you don't do the mechanics. Yeah, absolutely. Don't get hit. Excellent advice.
Hey, get out of the way.
Thank you, Snowpoint.
One sec. Just need a quick reader. Have fun being the blade.
Oh, it's summoning stupid. Great, got it. Somewhere in my heart of hearts I do that. I see we're using a different character. Is there a particular reason? Yeah, I previously had 2 support characters on my team. And Li Fang allows me to trigger additional reactions with one of my characters that I'm playing, Alesh, to get his combo skill to happen more frequently. Which is one of the things we want to be doing. So basically, any physical character in the Li Fang slot allows you to trigger Alesh's combo in between when Estella can trigger it. And Estella's cooldown for triggering Alesh's combo has twice the cooldown. So you can use it a lot more frequently. Oh, right, I need to... Let's see, this one you have to hit it while it's invisible. Yeah, it's been a minute.
Have fun being the blade.
Oh, it dodged my, my Alesh attack. That's rude.
Everyone's giving their all. I've got to step up too.
We taught them up.
Oh, I didn't quite get close to that. I don't think we're ever low without snow points. Heal being a safety net for us there. Oh, there's no level 4 on this one. It's just 2, 3.
Endman, you're here.
I will say, I wish these types of, this is something Genshin misses too. I wish at the ends of these fights, I could see which characters dealt how much damage to the boss. Like you can see their numbers like during the fight popping up a little bit, but it would be fun to get to see. It'd be fun to get to see which oh, I missed that. Oh man. Alright, we disrupted that one that time.
Enjoy your stay.
Okay, we disrupted that one. There's the extra Lush combo skill. Full combo on all of them there. Nice. Skill points. Disrupted that one right on through. This ult probably puts us in the next stage, close to it. Oh, come on. All right, there we go. Like I thought we finished that. All right, and then after this, it summons the little guys, right? So I don't want to be hitting it because it's currently invulnerable. Remembering that correctly? Cool, yeah. I want to save my ults for after we clear this. I think this boss is my favorite of the 3 we've had so far. Yeah, I think so. It's got slick mechanics. Oh shit! Almost ran out of stamina on that run. Does the ultimate, can the ultimate miss or does it auto aim? I'm actually not sure on that. I feel like it usually hits. Sometimes if the things are really mobile, usually the enemies have to be pretty mobile for any of the things to miss in this game. Snow Point. Appreciate you, girl. Alright, third phase. Ooh, like there, I think we missed there. I can't tell. It looked visibly like we missed. Yeah, Alesha's skills definitely been missing a lot against this boss. Wasting a lot of skill points, not successfully hitting it. Did that in the wrong order there. Enough skill points to make up for it though. Damn it, I missed him again. He pulls back in that sequence. They keep using Alesha's skill as it's trying to pull back, which is no good. Caught him that time. Oh, but then, yeah, our combo skill missed there. Ooh, that beam definitely is getting wider. Oh my goodness. Alright, finally got it. We're good here, I think. Alright.
Don't feel bad. Endure the storm and approach our goal. Save our strength and we'll reach the safe zone early.
We've endured the storm and approached our goal. Thank you, Snowpoint. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick pause for the cons, let a couple adverts roll. I think we're gonna crack the first couple of levels on the third boss, then we'll dive on. We'll dive on into some snap in this one. I don't think I'm gonna do level 3 right now on this one. We'll see what the other one looks like. This fight convinced me to get past the early game and keep playing. Yeah, I feel like the combats in this game have some of the best combat engagement of any of these anime games that I've played. It definitely feels like it emphasizes how Genshin feels very shallow in comparison. As far as like how the rotations go. Like this game feels like it keeps the interesting bits of Genshin's rotational combat while adding a layer of dodges and the skill point timings as a resource to management fight. That's very satisfying to execute well. All right, have an ad roll, Twitchers. We're gonna check out the third boss when we get back, and then we'll dive into some sample happen. Speaking of Snow Point, I probably have the ability. Yeah, the team building is like my favorite thing in these types of games, and this game has done the team building really well while also having very satisfying combat. All right, we got her up to 69. Nice.
Plenty of ideas for future SAR operations.
Excellent.
I've been exercising really hard.
All
Gotta
right.
get ready for all sorts of emergencies, you know?
I want to get this to 8 or to 9 and this to 9. This I upgraded to 7 by mistake. I think she's my last one.
What a beautiful.
See, this team's almost done.
Perfect for us.
My main complaint is I want more characters. See, I'm actually at the opposite right now. Based on how long it takes to like fully build up a team, I feel like I have way more than enough characters.
Piece of cake.
Like my current bottleneck is waiting on time limited resources so I can build up a second team. So like
Waiting for
where
your
is it?
orders, Administrator.
These 4 ladies together for the lightning combo team, or the three in here are the lightning combo team, and then Snowshine. I've been calling her Snow Point. Her name is Snowshine, and then Snowshine to be a little bit of a support is the next team. Next team I want to put together. Are you done with Where Winds Meet? Where Winds Meet we did sponsored segments for, and I enjoyed them. It seemed like a well put together game, but if I'm being honest, I prefer these style of games where there's team building involved as opposed to strictly just like third person combat. This has the third person combat style stuff too, but I also like the anime less hyper realistic vibe a little bit more personally. There's only so much time for live service stuff. Winterfell, thank you for the 33 months. Yeah, that's the real trick, Koifu, for like how long one of the things will I stick with this game is like, will they power creep the characters, or will they make interesting designs? Some of these games get very lazy very quickly and just like make characters with bigger numbers as opposed to interesting or different types of kits. And that's a very dry way to approach new character content for these types of games. So hopefully they avoid that as a pitfall. Would be ideal. Thanks for the 33 months, Winterfell. By the way, I haven't plugged it a ton, but we do have an Endfield YouTube channel. I've been putting some direct to YouTube stuff on there, and the live streams are there when we're playing Endfield in the mornings. I posted a video there last night. We had comparison, so it's February, which means we got January revenue metrics for all the mobile games out of the app stores. And it looks like Endfield did about $29 million in revenue in 3 days. Or sorry, in the 9 days it was around. Where is it? There's the command. This is not currently sponsored for Arknights. I've just been playing a ton of this one. But we did have some sponsored hours with them at the very start when they launched, so we do have a link there if you're going to check this one out. It's on mobile, PC, and PS5. I'm currently playing on PC with my PS5 controller. Speaking of things that are sponsored, for the regulars, we do have a new sponsor you're able to check out in, I don't know, like 4 or 5 hours at the very end of the stream today. If you want to play a classic game, I just can't spell it all this morning. If you want to play a classic game, some Yahtzee with your buddies on mobile, you can do that while supporting my content using my link there on Android and iOS. If you play through to account level 10 on that one, you get a free gift sub to the channel. So let's check out the last boss, see if we get some first clear rewards on these.
Endman, you're here.
Power creep in these types of games seems like it'll be less of an issue unless they implement timers. Yeah, that's true. None of the bosses or things have had really strict timers. Some of the protocol spaces technically time you out, but they have pretty long. Their other gacha game isn't quite the same genre, but it's been fairly good about letting people play what they want for most of the content. Cool, so long as they stick to that type of thing. All right, let's skip the story so we don't spoil anyone that cares about that. Let's just do the fight here. What if you're my only friend? I got bad news if you think I'm your only friend, Chet. I ain't your buddy. I ain't your buddy, pal.
Go enjoy your strength.
Yes, we did do a little bit of artificing this morning. Wuling currency is very, very limited. Thank you, Snowpoint. Snowpoint's really my MVP, chat, for my boomer reflexes. Oh, I should have saved my skill points here for clearing this core. Okay. Alt here. If you don't clear that in time, you have to walk through and hit the tentacles again. Yeah. The tentacles come back if you don't clear it in time. But it's technically staggered, so you do a good bit of damage to it. Oh, yep. What's a dodge, chat? Never heard of him. Woo, we got him.
Go enjoy your strength. Shall face karmic justice.
Will they though? I don't know about that in the timeline I'm currently experiencing, Li Feng. Feels like there's a stark lack of karmic justice. This boss hard to reach, so yeah, that's one of the big things about these types of things is figuring out which patterns indicate when they're attacking and what the actual dodge window is. It takes some practice, like that, like not using your combo skill when it's running away. Dodge there. Alright, so the level 60s should be easy for us. That's expected. I think you want to switch up the tacticals you have on your supporting characters. They can heal your controlled character. You think so? Do the supports just not take any damage? What are the I'm gonna have to set up a new production though for that, yeah? And I guess Snowpoint does heal your supports a little bit too. Which tactical is it? Do I get to set up a production line for it? That sounds like a problem for future Jeff. I have to set up a new production line for it.
Still breathing. For now.
Well, that's interesting. There's a revive one too. So which one is it? Canned Citrum A. Yeah, I don't think I've ever produced any of that. Second row, far right. Once equipped, this item is automatically used at any operator in the team who falls below 50%. Max use is 3. Is it even that much though? Like I feel like I guess this only does 900. I feel like the heals from this are pretty minimal. I feel like the heals from this are pretty minimal, all things considered. Like, I get that they're using up because I'm, like, taking hits inside of the fights, but, like what? How much HP does my dork have? He's got 6,400 HP, so, like, each one of those is only, like, a 20% heal. You technically have access to 9 of them in a fight. Yeah, I guess that's fair. Let's try the level 80 on her. Let's see how much. See if that's a lot tougher or not. Yeah, I'll have to set that construction up. Yeah, that is. They are tankier and harder hitting at 80. One's dead, yeah. And then on this difficulty, I'm probably gonna want to make sure I save some of my ults for. Save some of my ults for. Well, I guess I just use my combo skills. I want to save some of them. Alessia's ult is almost up. My company blocked Twitch behind a firewall, so I got a new job back in Hoaglandia again. Good to have you back, Baker.
Have fun being defended. Guess which hand will crush you.
To hit some of these again. We're gonna fail this DPS check. Oh my god, we were so close. There's 2 of them. I was so close. So rude. With slightly better button pressing, I bet we get that. Oh, that stupid spin stunned me out of Estelle's attack too. Based on how the rest of this has gone, the actual lady proper is probably going to be tough. Well, I think this is still low when we come back to it, yeah? Gonna try and not miss on my skills as she jumps around.
Enjoy your stay.
Got that hit on her just before the solidification finish, which is nice. You have to trigger that Lesh combo skill. Low on skill points. Trying to figure out what our dodge timing is there and missing horribly. Also missed on the disable on her skill. She's almost staggered here. Alright, everybody push your buttons. Alright, we successfully pushed a bunch of buttons. Just gotta manage to not die here. Oh, is that one not dodgeable? Does that one need? That one might need a jump on it. I think is my mistake there. All right, we disrupted this one at least. Oh shit. Oh, he died. I think that means we're cooked. She's still over half. Possible to finish here with these two, but probably not. Yeah, if we get finished with these two, it's gonna take us a while. Yeah, the stagger is much slower to build without LaFang. Need to hit a couple more of our dodges in there. I'm not gonna print that out here. We'll have to work on that. I don't think that was probably, obviously the gear could always get better, but that was probably more of a skill issue than anything. Li-Fang's weapon isn't at 80 yet. I'm time gated on the last material from that one. That'll probably help these bosses clear a good bit quicker.
I had empty wallet.
He's like our biggest number dealer.
Leave it to me.
I'm waiting on more of these. There's two there. So I'll be able to roll that up tomorrow because I've got two in I've got 5 of them I think growing on the ship. Speaking of, oh look, someone did our job. Excellent. Shout out to whoever did that. All right, let's hop up to here and give gifts to our couple of operators who still are under 100% on how much they like us, and reset our chambers. Then we'll kick on over to Snap, I think. If you were really desperate for Wu-Ling bills, you'd go out of your way to show that. Nah, I'll just wait a little bit longer. It's gonna be okay.
Off we go. No time to waste.
Everything's gonna be all right.
The moment you say work, all my energy just evaporates. I vote nap before task, Ant-Man.
Yeah, these are growing in here.
Understood. I shall throw in 10 times the effort. No, I mean 120 times.
And these other ones that have 60 hours on them, I assume those are the level 90 materials. There's just such a incredible time gain on those. It's so long.
Leave it to me, Professor. I'm hoping
Getting
to
people to
try it
80 is
for
gonna take an
me as
eternity.
well.
Building. Oh, that one's actually almost. It's actually almost done, yeah. Okay.
I warned you before. Don't touch the pressure valve.
And then these in here, unlike some other games where it's just cosmetics that you get for getting the characters to like you, there's extra stats inside of the characters' kits that you can unlock if they have, they have to have enough mood to like your personality. You give them 3 per day to kick them up.
Is everyone getting this? No? It's just for me? Thank you so much, Edmin.
If you wanna max your numbers, you need to show up and give the people you want to play on your team's presence periodically. Who else are we building? Snow Point.
Got any insider news? Come on, don't make it a secret.
I learn tons of new stuff every...
And then if we try and give more, you get really diminishing returns. So 3's
Is
the
this
number.
for me?
I think I want to give presents to the people that are going to be the Lightning Team too, so that way they're ready when we start building them.
Hey, Endman! Good to see you again. And a pretty girl like me has definitely gotten a lot of gifts. But this one, from you?
Oh, the fan service. What's going on, Duck? Good morning.
Repairing an iron steed is like
Excellent.
For me?
We have some cameras.
I heard yesterday Industries just released a
Who's the other one? Perlica? She's not available. Why does it say available? Operator cannot reach the current location. What does that mean? It says she's available, but it can't reach the current location. How does that work? Do I have her in a room? She's busy. She's not allowed to be busy, chat. I'm the boss. I say jump, they say how high. She's blocked by a quest. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. At some point, I'm gonna have to clear through these missions and text messages. There's a lot of them in here. At some point, I'm going to sit down and chase all the squirrels. These two are like voice story quests around the characters too, right? One of these is for the current banner character, and one of the other one. I'm officially old, chat. I went skiing this weekend for the first time in my life and can barely walk today. It comes at you fast sometimes. Comes at you fast sometimes. If you're watching on the YouTube side, don't forget to tap the like button on the Endfield live stream over there. We're gonna get kicked over to Snap-a-Lap in here in a second. If you want to follow along on YouTube, you'll need to, we can upgrade this. If you want to follow along on the YouTube side, you'll want to kick over to the Jeff Oakland channel. Twitchers, we're just gonna tap an ad roll and you can hang tight. This one can manufacture, the better ones now, yeah? Sure can. Excellent. Coolio. All right, have an ad roll. Have an ad roll, gamers. Let's get to Champ. You think anybody figured anything out with Shang-Chi over the weekend? Narrator. No one figured anything out with Shang-Chi over the weekend. The more I played with Shang-Chi, the more I feel like he's probably not bad enough to need a buff. I think he's probably a bit better than like Lin Li is.